Hello and greetings everyone. Um, Bit sweaty today. I've just been to the gym. It's Sunday about 4:24. All the other days during the week I go about 6 o'clock. But on the Sunday I take a bit of a lie in. And I get up about 8 o'clock. Okay, so anyway, I've made a video for a few days. Um, and to be honest, I'm struggling to make a video today. The reason is the lack of commitment. A lot of people seem to exist in their own world. They don't want to expand their knowledge. They're trying to prove each other how much they know. They're trying to outdo each other. Lots of times I see a post and people argue about the post, saying, oh no, you do it this way, you do it that way. Not just about the faith, but about everything. People try to one-upmanship each other. Now, when I started doing this brotherhood, I started with our people. None of them had the commitment. So I ended up just being on my own. Now I travelled, I think it was 200 miles to meet them the first time. And there was about 10 turned up. The second time, I don't think anyone turned up. So it was pretty bad, no commitment. They all seemed very committed at the time. They all had Nordic tattoos on. They all wore Nordic rings and Nordic t-shirts and making this and making that. But when it came time to turn up to do something, they were a bit too busy. It's the same up here. You try to arrange stuff and people don't turn up. Now when the COVID-19 really struck, now they've got an excuse. We don't need to turn up, we don't need to learn anymore. No one's going to push for it. So, I've given up on you. All you that keep saying, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, never turn up. Giving up on you. Not going to waste my time with you anymore. It's warm. What we've done, getting together with a few elders, as most of you have known, and we've started like a college, like a teaching group, where all the elders have got different experience. I tend to do well at making videos, so that's what I'm devoted to, making videos, trying to encourage people. Other the elders are good at computers, are good at paperwork, are good at ritual. They've all got their special gifts. We've all got things we lack as well, and that's what complements us. The elders have worked together very, very hard, and we've come up with 13 modules. So, the elders of the Nordic Compass have now got a website. Can you guess what it's called? Yeah. Elders of the Nordic Compass. Look it up. I'll put a link down below. Now, none of you can be elders, so what we'll do is we'll have the clan of the Nordic Compass, which is for everyone. We can learn, we can study. Each of the 13 modules comes in our different categories. Whether it's the gods, whether it's ritual, whether it's teaching the youth, whether it's herbs, whatever, runes. Now, if you are an expert at runes, you don't have to do the course. All you've got to do is answer 5 questions. And if you get those 5 questions, then obviously you know your runes. Now, don't get us wrong, these questions aren't right and wrong answers. They depend on your answer. Because who's to say it's right and wrong? No one. It's the in depth you go with your answers. That's important to show your knowledge. So when we ask these 5 questions, use your knowledge to show how much you actually know. I'm going to put this video off in a second because there's someone walking past. Yeah, that's better. Some people ask why I make these videos on my car all the time. The reason is I can be driving along and I get the idea for a video. And as soon as I get the idea, I pull over and I make a video. Sometimes when I can't think of a subject, I drive around until something catches my eye. Today I was in the gym and I was looking around thinking, there's not many people in here today. There's not many people with commitment. I'll make a video about commitment. So anyway, Elders of the Nordic Compass are getting together. We've got these 13 modules. I keep going off thingy, but that's what I'm like, you know. I'm all good looks and not much up there, so just remember that. So we've all worked together. Grey Wolf will phone or text me and says, oh, I've got this idea. We'll put it up with the other elders. They will come up with, oh, I like that idea. I don't like that idea. I think we should do this. I think we should do that. And we'll work together till we get this. We've got these 13 modules now. And all, as far as I'm concerned, excellent. I would struggle on some of the mind. But that's the whole point, to extend my mind. Now, when everyone fills in the application form on the website, which I'll put the link down there, they'll get a reply within a few days, whether that's off me or someone a little bit more with an understandable accent, because some people say I've got an accent. Where you bug out one. So you'll be contacted, and then we'll talk you through the modules. Now, I've seen courses on the internet that cost hundreds and hundreds of pounds. These ones are expensive. They cost £10 each module. That's it. 10 quid. 13 modules, 10 quid. If you want to do each module in turn, that's what you do. Decide what module you're going to do and work on it. You get a certificate at the end, signed by 2 of the elders. And that gives you the right to start a kindred or a small study group because you've passed the courses. Now then, a lot of people that claim to be priests or they may be priests, they may be Cedar, they may be Gordy, yeah, they may be, but they've only got their word for it. Well, this way, you'll have a certificate at the end, and your name will be on the website saying that you've passed the courses and you're allowed to start a kindred. Now, the thing is, there's no membership for us. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to say I'm a Ordinist or Asatru, or you can say I'm a pink elephant. Doesn't make any difference. You follow the gods, you do the course, you qualify at the end, or you don't qualify and you give up. Now, doing these 13 courses sounds a lot. 130 quid for the course. It is a lot, but remember, you might not have to do every module, and pay 60 quid to get all the modules. Now, each module will take you around 6 weeks to go through. You will need to get a file with sleeves, paper. We will send you information that you put in your file. We will give you notes. So we're doing the gods. We'll give you a list of the gods, what the attributes are, what to do, how to connect to the gods. And then it's up to you to take what you feel is important and put it into your file. Now, you might only think 3 or 4 gods are important. You put them into your file. Remember, this is your file. This is your thoughts. We just give you the information and a few clues. It's up to you what you decide. Now, once you've filled in all these 13 modules and you've got your file or 2 files or 3 files, depending on how much work you've done, you then buy a book, a journal, and you make your own law. You make your own guidelines. You put in that book what you feel is important, whether it's runes, herbs, and in witchcraft they call it the Book of Shadows. It's a book of history, the book of your learnings. Now, I've got one. It's leather with parchment paper. I tried to source it from privately made. I didn't go to a mass-produced book, but you can do. Mine's a leather-bound book, as I say, with parchment. Now that book's mine that I go to for my resources. You can do whatever you want. You know, you can just buy your normal journal and just keep your notes. What's important is you've got that to look back to. Now, also on this I'm going off course a bit. Also on these 6 weeks, you're going to have access to one of us to ask questions, to mentor you. You're going to have one of the elders to give you the workload, the study load. We can't tell you this is right, that's wrong. Remember that. Because that's what everyone seems to do. You join certain groups and say, oh no, that's wrong, that other group's wrong. Don't believe that, the other group's wrong. We don't do that. We give the information and let you decide what's right and what's wrong. You may find out that everything we're saying you believe. That's good. It means we've done something right. But if you don't believe it, that's also good. That's not a problem. Remember, I'll put the link in. Have a look at the website. If you want to join, fill in the form. Remember, if you go to open a study group, and you may be in a community centre, something like that, and they'll say, well, how are you qualified? Unfortunately, in our faith, there's no qualifications. You know, it's a matter of faith. But at least you've got something to show the non-believers, that you've studied. That's all it's doing. It's not saying you know the faith, it's saying you've studied the faith. That's what's important. When all this lockdown's over, we'll try and meet up at least once a year somewhere around the world. Somewhere hot. No, we love the cold. It's probably going to be somewhere like Canada or Norway or Denmark or somewhere nice and cold. With Vikings, you know. I tell everyone that. Don't always believe us. Anyway, take care of everyone. Take care of yourself. Try and be good. And if you really can't be bothered, don't be. You know, just carry on, exist in your own little world. But if you really want to learn something, now remember, these elders got years and years of experience. Some of them might only be young, but they've still got years of experience. Some of them might be oldish. Some of them might be nearly 60 in a few months. Yeah, me. So you can start singing happy birthday shortly. Happy birthday, because I'll be 30 or 60. Anyway, I'll talk this all later. I'm exhausted now. I'm going home, getting something to eat, and studying the gods. That sounds really good. Okay, health here. Hail here. Hail the old father. Stay safe. Toodles. Oh, and if you like this video, subscribe. Press like. If you don't like it, put down. Tell us why. There's something else I had to tell you. Oh yes, I hope you've enjoyed Souls Day. Right, talk to you all later. Take care, stay safe.